Well, guys, man, y'all know that saying, never cite your source or never tell people where you're getting your information from, because everybody got sources. It's up to you if you want to believe them sources. Now, we all seen everything and we've heard everything surrounding around this quarterback competition and this battle that's going on in Cleveland between Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. And a lot of people has weighed in. They hearing this and they hearing that. They saying this and they saying that. But one ex-NFL running back that played in the league with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills, y'all know who he is. He said some things when Mary Kay Cabot dropped her bombshell about Deshaun Watson, and it seemed like he piggybacked off of that and said he talks to a lot of people in the Cleveland Browns organization and he has inside sources, and he said some things and that raised a couple eyebrows, and people was like, I wonder where he's getting his information from, and I wonder where or who he's talking to. But there's some things that we got to talk about today, and we're going to get after it right after this.
What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it. I'm
simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Nah.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. This my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your top hits. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pumping high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man, I got something to say.
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
Well, guys, you know I got something to say, man. Well, let's talk about it, man. Let's have a conversation, man. Well, you know, it's always this thing in sports journalism and sports media that you never want to cite your source. A lot of people have sources. It depends on if you believe their source. And a lot of people say, hey, won't you cite your source? And a lot of people don't do that. But I'm here to tell you, man, it's a lot of people that will cite their source. And we've always heard Jaylen Brown tell Stephen A. Smith, cite your source. But that's one thing that they don't do in mainstream media is cite their source. So there's a lot of information that's been coming out, that's been circulating about this quarterback competition that's going on in Cleveland between Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. Now, we all know at the start of voluntary OTAs, Mary Kay Cabot said some things about, you know, Deshaun Watson. And just for people that's been living up under a rock, this is what Mary Kay Cabot had to say. With my breaking news here that Deshaun Watson has taken the lead over Shedeur Sanders in the Browns quarterback competition and has the inside track to win it, I think they should declare him quarterback one ASAP and let first team offense start to cook. There's no time to waste. And she also wrote an article on Cleveland.com. Now, that story picked up some steam. A lot of mainstream media people picked it up. And then as it unfolded through the course of the day, y'all's guys on Speakeasy, Emmanuel Acho, TJ Husmanzada, and Lesean Shady McCoy had a conversation about the quarterback situation. And LeSean McCoy came out and said some things that he is affiliated with people in that Cleveland Browns organization. And this is what Shady McCoy had to say at this particular time. Former NFL running back Lesean McCoy said on his podcast that he has heard that Deshaun Watson is looking good and will be the Browns starting quarterback this season over Shedeur Sanders, stating is starting Deshaun the right move for the Cleveland Browns. Now, we all know that a lot of people, when they heard that, was like, where's he getting his information from? Now to fast forward, Lesean McCoy on Speakeasy, he dropped a bombshell. And this is one thing that you don't do in media, but Lesean McCoy took it upon himself to name drop his source. So I'm going to let y'all listen to what Shady McCoy had to say on Speakeasy, because on Speakeasy, we know Acho, TJ Husmanzada, they really don't want Shedeur Sanders to start. They'll say anything just to say the Browns should start Deshaun Watson. But let's take a listen to what Shady McCoy had to say, and you won't believe the name that is associated with his source. Take a listen.
But now he might change back. With all that money he's being guaranteed, and if he doesn't look good, we gonna need Shedeur to play. You know, I had a chance to talk to Jerry Jeudy. And he was talking about the different other quarterbacks. And he was saying, yo, right now, man, Shedeur looks really, really good. You could tell he's getting more comfortable in the offense, comfortable in the scheme, comfortable from not being in college and actually being in the pros. He talked about his body looks way more more put together as far as like the strength, the arm strength, things like that. So I'm happy for Shedeur. I think he's doing well. I just want to see how it works out, because it's weird in NFL. It's more of a business than football. And one guy's making $40 million.
Correct.
And the other guy's still on a fifth round contract.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If I'm the owner, this is my investment. I got to put the guy on the field that's making the most. But I am hearing that Shedeur is looking really, really good right now. So I guess we'll see with camp time who's going to play.
Kieran, what you make of it from the fan perspective? Obviously, Shady and I have lived at camps and been at camps and all of the things. But from a fan perspective, if you saw Shedeur getting first-team reps, but you know Deshaun has had more success, are you excited about it? You hate it? What do you feel?
I mean, from a fan's perspective, I would think like, oh, the veteran quarterback doesn't need the first team reps as much as the young and inexperienced guy. But also, I think it aligns more with what Todd Monken said about this quarterback room. He feels like he has two starters, and this tells me that he genuinely does believe that. If I'm looking at first team reps and his confidence and these guys building a chemistry with the wide receivers, I would think that, he does think Shedeur Sanders is a starting level player, which is a great sign. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan and you're going into this season with question marks all over the place, to have the idea that my coach thinks that both of my quarterbacks are starting level, cool. I think that's all that this tells me. I still think Deshaun Watson is going to be the starter, but it's also great for Shedeur's development to be able to get this many reps in practice.
Guys, you heard what the guys was talking about, man, and you heard Shady McCoy, man, just name dropped Jerry Jeudy as his source. Now, we all know that people have been giving Jerry Jeudy a hard time going back to last year when he had that blow up with Shedeur Sanders on the sideline. And then we seen some of the play Jerry Jeudy had last year when Shedeur Sanders was in the game, dropping balls, gave up an interception in that Chicago game in the end zone where he let the DB take the ball right out of his hands, or pinpoint pass Shedeur threw to him right there at the pylon in the end zone. We saw Jerry Jeudy nonchalant catch a pass from Shedeur, nonchalant try to high step and lose the ball. And everybody's been, on Jerry Jeudy about his drops and things like that. But for Jerry Jeudy to say the things that he said about Shedeur, the way that Shady McCoy broke it down, I mean, that's a good thing. But also, where Sean McCoy to name drop Jerry Jeudy, that's kind of hilarious. So this is where Shady McCoy is getting his information from. Because you go back to when he made the statement about Deshaun Watson, that goes to show you that, that little off-season workout that Jerry Jeudy had with Deshaun Watson, spoke volumes, because I guess he relayed that information off to Shady McCoy like, man, Watson got the inside track, because he's looking good. I went out there, caught some balls with him, and he's looking real good, man. I think he's back from injury. He's moving around. And then you get into OTAs and, the rumblings start, wheels start turning and people start talking. And if Shady McCoy's getting his information from Jerry Jeudy, man, it's kind of crazy, man. So, but it's crazy that Lesean McCoy would just come out and state. I was talking to Jerry Jeudy. Now, y'all know Jerry Jeudy is a wide receiver with the Cleveland Browns, and everybody's been giving Jerry Jeudy flack. So when they hear this, man, I want to know what they're gonna think about it, man. This is crazy, man. Hey, look, y'all get down in the comments section. Y'all tell me what y'all think about, Lesean McCoy name dropping Jerry Jeudy as his source and his inside track on information on Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson, man. This is crazy. I see everybody in the comment section. # salute. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Oh, yeah, just in case I forgot. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.